We've got the Toyota Venza and the Hyundai Santa Fe Hybrids.
These are both based on smaller and less expensive hybrids. They make them bigger and they charge more. Let's find out about them.
The Toyota Venza has the same hybrid system as the smaller RAV4. It has a 2.5-liter four-cylinder gas engine with Toyota's hybrid system, producing 219 horsepower and 163 pound-feet of torque.
The Hyundai Santa Fe's hybrid system is also based on a slightly smaller vehicle, the Tucson. It uses a 1.6-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine with a 6-speed automatic transmission, and it's paired with an electric motor. Total system output, 226 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. Both are sold as all-wheel drive only.
The Santa Fe Hybrid offers a smooth, refined drive with adequate power and a quiet cabin.
Now, Toyota has a lot of history with hybrids, and they've done a good job with this Venza, blending gas and electric together. It too has a smooth and comfortable drive and virtually lag-free acceleration. We would describe the power as adequate. Now, it's interesting to see that Hyundai's hybrid system they use in the Santa Fe, and we mentioned already in the Tucson, has more system output power. So you get 226 horsepower and a conventional automatic transmission, and it delivers more power. But when we get to the fuel economy, there is a compromise.
And I'm really surprised by the torque in this Santa Fe. 258 pound-feet of torque compared to 163. You certainly feel a difference. I like the way the Santa Fe accelerates. It just has such a smooth drive to it.
Well, the conventional automatic transmission goes a long way to make it feel like just a regular vehicle. But on the other side, Toyota's hybrid system is so polished. I mean, they've done a great job with it. So yeah, there's just a different way to get you down the road.
And reliable, that hybrid system.
That's true.
You know what you're getting when you get a Toyota. The Santa Fe Hybrid is bigger than the Venza. It's almost 2 inches longer and wider and over 2 inches taller. The Santa Fe shown here in magnetic gray has a modern and elegant exterior with a large grille and chrome accents throughout. You can definitely see the Palisade in the Santa Fe's exterior styling. The Hybrid comes standard with LED headlights, a temporary spare tire, and 18-inch wheels. A panoramic sunroof and LED taillights can be added to the base model with the Trend package for $2,100 Canadian. All of this comes standard in the top luxury trim, but you also get the smart liftgate and 19-inch alloy wheels.
The Toyota Venza certainly is stylish and handsome, more sophisticated looking than the RAV4 it's based on. It has a beautiful taillight package, sophisticated curves. It comes standard with LED headlamps, a power rear door, and a temporary spare tire, plus 18-inch wheels. 19-inch wheels are standard on the middle trim, as well as a power liftgate at the back with a kick sensor. There is no sunroof option, but a fixed panoramic glass roof that has a frost control, but it's only available on the top trim.
So if you get the base model on the Santa Fe and you add the Trend package for $2,100, I think there's actually better value to get the top trim. There's only a $2,400 difference between the two, and you get more features.
So one thing about the Venza, it's based on the RAV4 platform. The wheelbase is the same. The width is the same. What they did was they elongated the back. Now it does give you that very nice look with the curves and what have you. The interesting thing is though that you don't really gain much space on the inside. It's the same size really as the RAV4. We still have the fuel economy, which is very important still to come, the price, and a whole bunch more. We do have below in the description links to the full-length long reviews that we did of these vehicles. And every week, Andrea drops this exact same comparison on Instagram the day before. Then we get your comments and we read them out.
My husband surprised me on Mother's Day with the Venza LE and Coastal Gray. He has an auto body business and has experienced many incredible cars. He was so impressed with the Venza's handling, smooth engine, transitioning, etc., that he decided to take advantage of Toyota's fantastic lease deals and just dive in. The gas mileage is terrific.
We just test drove the Santa Fe Hybrid and loved it. I wanted the Tucson Hybrid, so very limited inventory in Saskatchewan. So they offered me the Santa Fe. Excited for this comparison video.
I prefer the Venza and the standard shifter. The Santa Fe push-button shifter is a no-go for me. Thanks for the great comparison. Keep up the great work.
I would take the Santa Fe Hybrid over the Venza Hybrid, but I think I would rather have the Hyundai Tucson Hybrid overall. The Santa Fe offers 2.5 inches more front headroom than the Venza, and the rear headroom is about the same. When it comes to legroom, you'll be able to spread out in the Santa Fe. It offers 3.2 inches more legroom than the Venza and 3.9 inches more in the second row.
The Santa Fe has a comfortable and luxurious interior with plenty of standard features like an 8-inch touchscreen, a 4.2-inch information display, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a leather-wrapped heated steering wheel, cloth seats, and an 8-way power driver's seat. Now, if you add the Trend package, you'll get the leather seating surfaces, an 8-way power front passenger seat, and remote folding second row seats. Moving up to the top luxury trim will get you a few more features, including ventilated front seats, driver's seat memory, heated rear seats, a wireless charger, and a 12.3-inch digital information display.
The Venza has a bit of a Lexus feel to it. It offers an elegant, comfortable, and stylish interior. One thing that is a little bit frustrating is the lack of physical buttons. To change the radio or adjust the heat, you have to use the touchscreen. The Santa Fe is the opposite. It is loaded with buttons. The Venza base model comes standard with heated leather-wrapped steering wheel, a 4.2-inch information display, an 8-inch touchscreen, heated front cloth seats, 8-way powered driver's seat, and wireless charger, plus Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Moving up to the middle trim, you get ventilated front seats, driver's seat memory, a 12.3-inch touchscreen, 7-inch information display, and Softex faux leather seats. A head-up display is standard on the top trim. One feature the Venza does not offer and the Santa Fe does is heated rear seats, and the Venza offers a head-up display which the Santa Fe does not.
I think that middle trim on the Venza is really good value because you get the bigger touch screen, don't you think? You kind of get all those features that you need. You don't necessarily have to go up to the top trim on the Venza.
If you want big screens, the Venza is the one for you. It's interesting because we're complaining a bit about the touch feature on the console for the Venza, which I don't like. I prefer the buttons of the Santa Fe. But it's interesting because on the Tucson, which uses the same hybrid system as the Santa Fe, that too has touchscreens. So we're seeing this trend in the industry. The one thing I think I really like about the Santa Fe is the console is easy to use with all those switches. Yeah,
it's very well organized. One thing about the Venza that I kind of felt when I got in is that even the start-stop button is in a weird location. It's maybe not as well organized as it could be, like what you see in the RAV4.
Well, yeah, that start-stop button that's stuck in the middle of the center console looks like an after the 11th hour, like, oh, where are we going to put it?
Yeah.
We'll stick it there. That's what it kind of looks like.
And then some complaints about the sunroof, that there is no sunroof option, and if you do get that top trim, you're getting a glass roof, which actually I think is quite beautiful.
It looks cool,
yeah,
but the novelty wears off, I think, pretty quickly.
Overall, the Santa Fe is bigger than the Venza, offering 3.9 inches more second row legroom. If you have taller kids or grandkids and you need the extra space, you'll find the Santa Fe just more spacious. It also offers 7.5 cubic feet more cargo space with the second row up, and overall cargo space, the Hyundai offers 17.1 cubic feet more than the Toyota.
Here are the vital stats. We'll start with pricing. The Santa Fe Hybrid starts in Canada at just over $39,000, and the top luxury trim is just under $44,000.
The Venza starts at $38,500 and goes all the way up to just over $47,500.
Unfortunately, there are no J.D. Power ratings available yet for the 2021 Toyota Venza or Santa Fe Hybrid, but the 2021 Santa Fe gas model is rated. It gets an overall score of 83 out of 100. For quality and reliability, it scores 86 out of 100. Since there are no Venza ratings yet, we thought we'd throw in the RAV4 Hybrid. It's based on the same platform. It gets an overall rating of 80 out of 100 and a quality and reliability score of 74 out of 100.
CarEdge states the Venza will retain 62% of its value after 5 years, and the 2021 Santa Fe gas model, the hybrid, is not available, 51% of its value.
The all-important fuel economy for a hybrid, of course, the Venza is the clear winner. It gets 5.9 liters per 100 kilometers in the city and 6.4 on the highway. That's 40 miles per gallon city and 37 miles per gallon highway.
The Santa Fe Hybrid gets 7.1 liters per 100 kilometers in the city, 7.9 on the highway. That's 33 miles per gallon city and 30 miles per gallon highway. The towing capacity of the Santa Fe is up to 2,000 pounds and the Venza 1,750 pounds.
Toyota gets a 3-year, 60,000 kilometer warranty and Hyundai 5 years or 100,000 kilometers. So if you're just looking at fuel economy, Venza is the way to go. Actually, RAV4 is the way to go. Actually, it's the Ford Escape is the way to go.
Yeah,
it has the best hybrid system.
You know, what's interesting about the Toyota hybrid system is it doesn't matter what product it is in, whether it's the Sienna minivan, the Highlander, the RAV4, the Venza, the fuel economy is amazing and so is the resale value.
I like the way they're going with the Venza. I think it's a very elegant, it kind of reminds me of a Lexus look, but with Toyota grade materials. They could certainly improve the center console and the touchscreen and the buttons. That is clunky to me, where the Santa Fe is the clear winner when it comes to ergonomics.
Oh my goodness, the organization of that center console is just incredible in the Santa Fe. It's just so great for the driver. I like the exterior look of the Santa Fe with all the chrome and the big grille and the Palisade vibe, and I like that interior. Hey, look, we've got some great products out there to choose from. Aren't we lucky? Manufacturers are putting out some great products.
So it's early days for the Hyundai hybrids, right?
Yeah.
So the Tucson is selling incredibly well, and this Santa Fe will as well. And Andrea got feedback from somebody said it's a 8-week wait now for a Tucson hybrid. So it shows you people are hungry for these Hyundais.
They sure are. I mean, it's starting to remind me a bit of the Kia Telluride and that whole situation.
Yeah, so these are great products. Either way you slice it, you're saving money at the pumps, and that's good. And that's it. Don't forget, if you want to follow along with the comparisons on Instagram, it's Motormouth_Andrea, and we can read out one of your comments in the future. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell. That's important.
Yeah, we need the bell. Then you'll be notified when the videos drop. You can watch them all, and we'll see you next week.